Welcome back to O Sports on O Radio with your host Gio, AJ, and Matt.
How's it
What's
going?
up, what's up?
How's it going? Obviously, a huge weekend in sports. Right,
Huge.
we had the World Cup final. Obviously, some great stuff around the NFL and the Olympia. We're gonna break it all down today in this episode of O Sports
That'd
on
be
O
awesome.
Radio. It's gonna be great. So, first, the World Cup.
And got a Messi, got a Messi, goal!
Got a Messi goal! Fantastic performance from Argentina. Fantastic performance from Mbappe.
Mbappe.
Really?
Mbappe was the only player on Flames.
A
Let's be real.
hat trick in the first, not in the, what was it, overtime and the full game.
Mhm.
And
two,
then,
two goals in 90 seconds.
exactly. Like,
90 seconds.
and
I-
then to tie it back up in overtime.
Unreal.
Yeah,
And I remember
super
we
crazy.
were talking last week about how soccer's like a slow sport, right? Like
Yeah, no, this
that was
changed
this
my
is, this
opinion
is
on
a
that.
crazy.
This is one of the
crazy
crazier
game.
World Cups ever.
This is
for sure.
how soccer
Should be.
should be, right?
It was,
that was
it was incredible, to
fantastic.
say the least.
Obviously, Messi taking home a trophy for Argentina, right? Does this finalize the GOAT debate?
Yeah,
It does.
easy.
Absolutely.
How many goals did he score in the World Cup? 2? And then some penalties?
I think so.
2 with the penalty. And
Yeah.
then, well, 2 with the two. No. 2 regular. No, 1 regular and then 2 penalties.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Just
All right.
still good. Love to see it.
GOAT.
Goated.
GOAT. All right. So Ronaldo, I think we're seeing a mass exodus of like these generational players. Right? Messi, I think, is leaving. Ronaldo said that he's about to be done. Neymar said he's leaving, even though he's a little younger. Is it the age of Mbappe?
It's been the age of Mbappe.
Because
Rising star.
France won last World Cup and made it to the finals of this World Cup. So, and now we see like a lot of these generational players, Messi, Ronaldo, are gonna leave. Is it France's age? You know,
I think so. I think it could. France definitely has a good shot at another title.
Definitely. You know, Neymar might not come back. Messi's probably not going to play another World Cup. I think Ronaldo's done after like in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
So it's the age of Mbappe.
the age of Mbappe.
It's gonna be a while until we see like
Yeah, we got 4 years till the next World Cup. We do have the Copa America in
but
2
we don't-
years.
Who cares about that one?
Oh.
So it'll be fun to see, the South and Central American teams duke it out, right? Argentina's going to be there again.
Probably gonna win it all again.
Does Messi retire after the World Cup or after the Copa?
No, I think he's gonna play for like a solid another 2-3 years. You know, he has to
Really?
deal with. I mean, he's having to deal with Inter Miami coming through, so that happens.
Yes.
And then, I mean, why would I get why he could retire, but why would he? You know, if he
Because
still
he's
wants,
done everything.
hey, but if he still wants to play, why not let him
He
just
has
play?
pretty much every award and a World Cup on top of it.
I mean, so you could argue the same with Ronaldo besides World Cup. If Ronaldo wins the
True.
World Cup, does he retire? No. He's probably going to keep playing until he's like,
But he's also got so much money that it doesn't matter if he keeps playing or not.
both of them have so much money that it's just like, oh, you're not going to retire. They could retire like 10 years ago. and
Yeah,
still
that's
be
true.
fine. So,
So it really just depends if they want to keep playing,
yeah.
Because obviously, even after they retire, they're still going to love the sport, pay attention to it or whatnot. But it's just whether they want to be part of that environment now.
Yeah, and all of them have brands, and they'll probably do some like coaching. And
Yeah, I'm
whatnot,
sure.
Like generational talent. But yeah, Argentina takes away the win, 3-3 at the end of regulation and overtime, with them winning 4-2 in PKs. Let's move into the NFL recap. Week 15 of the NFL, absolutely fantastic week. We had some great
Crazy.
scores. The New York Giants won a game.
Yep.
Let's go. Beautiful.
It's a good sound.
Giants beat the Commanders 20
Giants beat the Commanders. Should have beat them the first time,
29-12.
too.
Hey, I'll take the win.
Mm.
Moves them up to 8-5-1, and some playoff opportunities
They're there.
in sight.
There.
That I think the wild card is as good as ours. We need to hang on.
Like 2-3 more games and we're good.
It can happen. Obviously, it was a very good week for the Giants around the NFL. The Seahawks lost.
And the Jaguars.
The
It was
Jaguars lost.
No, they won.
No, the Jaguars
40 to
won.
30.
The Jaguars beat the Cowboys.
On a pick six.
Fantastic,
Oh,
yeah.
fantastic game.
Man, if only that could be us.
So the Cowboys lost. You and your Clemson man crushes.
Hey, the guy. I know we were a little iffy last year on him, but this year.
This
Tell
year,
me I'm wrong.
T-Law
He
is
is
him.
a top 10 quarterback.
That's fair to say.
But yeah, no, the Cowboys lost, the Seahawks lost, so the playoff opportunities are still there.
They're there.
And we can do it.
No, we made the playoffs. I feel like one more win or another one, like 1 or 2 more wins. and we're in.
Solidifies us in the playoff
I mean,
spot.
we play the Colts and the Vikings. Like, yeah, we're probably gonna lose
I
to the
mean,
Eagles.
those are two good teams.
The Colts
The Colts are not
30
the
up
Colts
30,
The Colts
lost
blowing
39 to
Okay,
36.
yes,
the worst loss.
The Vikings made a movie out of the Colts.
The worst loss in NFL history.
Movie,
the
that's a
greatest comeback.
documentary.
The greatest comeback down 33 to nothing at half.
You know, it's crazy.
Coming back to win
I think
39 to
The
36.
previous record was about 30 years ago. So it took
No,
30.
I think it was the Super Bowl.
Was it?
Falcons Patriots.
No, that
Really?
was the greatest. I think
Super
playoff.
Bowl. Super
No,
Bowl.
it was just playoff. And
Oh, still a 33 to nothing lead blown in the entire second half.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's a record that probably won't be
How?
broken for a long time.
I hope it won't. I mean, if it's the Cowboys, yeah,
Well,
break that record.
you guys who's on the both ends of the worst 2 losses in NFL history?
Matt Ryan,
Matt
the
Ryan.
giraffe man.
Not Matty Ice.
man.
Seahawks lost, obviously 21 to 13.
49ers.
BCB.
Christian McCaffrey. Brock Purdy.
What a
Mr.
stud.
Relevant. Wow.
Mr. Relevant. Can we just put him like goat? He's doing some GOAT talk right now.
Well,
Undefeated. I mean, undefeated beat Tom Brady in a blowout
In his debut.
Yeah.
In his debut.
as a starter. Ravens lost 13 to 3. Dolphins heartbreaking loss, to be honest, 32 to 29.
Hey, did you see
Dolphins, man.
awesome sportsmanship by Tua at the end of the game? Called out the Bills Mafia. Like thanked them.
But you know, I got
Love to see that.
Great
I got
show,
a bone to
sportsman
pick
say.
with Jalen Waddle, because every time he's on my bench, he wants to put like 20, 20, and 20. But the minute I put him in my line, he wants to go 6-1, 6 something, and then 5 something.
Gio's
terrible.
mad
Yeah.
about his fantasy team.
I am Stephon Diggs. What is wrong with you? Stephon Diggs, you beginning of the season, you're putting like 20, 30, 30, 20, 20, and then you want to put up 6, 6, and 10. Like,
Hey, listen, man, cut him a break.
I'm not cutting him a break. My guy is a wide receiver 1 with a top 5 quarterback, arguably top 3, and he's doing this.
I'd probably say top 3.
Exactly. A top 3 quarterback. You're a top 5 receiver at worst, and you're doing me that bad.
Gio's just mad because he lost this week.
Miles
Yup.
Sanders, I got one to pick with you. Miles Sanders, you want to saying I don't care about your fantasy team? Well, don't you care about your stats?
Hey, man, it's Jalen Hurts all the way.
I don't
My
care.
fantasy quarterback.
Bro,
running
I don't
my
care.
team.
You know how bad
3
it is?
rushing touchdowns.
A running back got 1.9 points and
Yeah, that's pretty
fumbled.
crazy.
How do you go into the negatives as a running back? Literally, you have, as a running back myself, you have one of the easiest jobs when it comes to running the ball. You mean the ball is handed to you, and you want to do that? I could have done better.
Obviously disappointing, but
Disappointing is an understatement.
Bengals with a second half comeback. Joe Burrow,
love to see it.
31 points in the second quarter. The Bengals had 3 in the first.
Watching the Bengals play is just a treat. Just love watching Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. go
No,
at it.
it's Joe Shiesty. Joe.
And T. Higgins, what happened, man? So you want you're on my bench again. You want to put up 16?
Hey, George Kittle was in my starting lineup. He put up 20.
Bro.
Actually, 25.
I can't do this. Like, I might just lost my fantasy playoff because I decided to take a risk.
I think you're fine.
Unfortunate for sure.
Hey, Trevor Lawrence didn't let me down though. He ain't let me down. And Saquon Barkley, 23 points.
Yeah,
Saquon
Saquon.
Love him.
Man, it's ridiculous to see Saquon run through like a pile of guys, and the pile is still moving. Like there's 7 or 8 guys in the pile, and it's still moving.
So strong.
So
He's
insane.
ridiculously strong.
Now, as a Giants fan, I believe it is my responsibility to admit that the final play of that game was the most blatant pass interference
Yeah.
call I have
I
ever
want to argue.
seen.
I want to argue that.
But would the Commanders have won otherwise?
Probably not.
Exactly.
We would have gotten it done. But
okay,
but
but let's just say like PI is pretty much the like basic definition, dumbed down to as simple as possible. Did the defender make it or interfere with the receiver going to get the ball?
Yes.
In that play,
Yes.
I didn't really see it.
Absolutely. He was hugging,
He was hugging him. Yeah.
No, but that's not the question. If I hug you, but you still can get up there, are you really throwing a flag for that?
They didn't
Yes,
throw a
they
flag.
didn't throw a
But
flag.
the thing was, the cover looked around for the flag. Like the defender looked around for the flag. Like even he thought it
So?
was PI.
I mean, when it comes down to that, you just gotta let him play. There are certain
Mm.
moments like when it comes
I don't
down
know.
to the
If I was a Commanders fan, I'd be pretty
be
upset.
mad.
I mean, obviously, if you're a fan, it'd be mad.
Listen, all my
Players
cousins,
would be
all my
mad.
cousins were at
Oh,
the game.
yeah.
They were all at the game.
That's awesome.
They're in Washington. So I had a fun conversation with them last night.
I mean, obviously, as a player and a fan, you're gonna be mad, but at the same time, like you have to understand, sometimes not throwing a flag is the best option.
This is true.
Mm,
Like you
yeah.
can't. That's such a tough call because then the game could be decided by that call.
Because
Mhm.
let's be real.
Well, when it's something blatant like that, you gotta throw the flag.
But if the guy, okay, Matt, when you saw the video, the guy didn't like. It's not like he had the like he couldn't get the pass.
He could have broken.
Oh, he
off, but,
absolutely
like,
could have broken
he
off.
could've
That's why
caught
I'm
it.
saying you can't really throw the flag because if he could have broken off, but he just didn't, they're just giving him a free flag, and then it doesn't go well.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, now if it's like, oh, blatant, like the guy's dragging him down to the ground, then obviously, you gotta throw the flag was there.
You know what? As a Giants fan, we'll just take the win.
Take the win.
We'll take
A
the
win is a
win.
win. A win is a win. How about them Raiders?
Oh gosh.
What?
Hey, they're on the right side of it this time.
They are on the right side of it this time, 30-24 over the Patriots. Derek Carr with 231 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. Fantastic final play of the game.
Sure was.
I wonder what Matt Jones was thinking.
I'll say this much: the Patriots defense held Devontae Adams to almost nothing.
Yeah,
4
this is
receptions,
true.
28 yards. That
But-
is a poor effort from Devontae Adams.
Can we just talk about?
Matt Jones got dribbled.
Yeah, my
Matt
boy
Jones
got.
got dribbled.
I don't even know. Like dribbled isn't. Even, I don't feel like that's the right word. He got slammed.
Yeah, no, it was not good.
He was wow. Like what?
I
What a
commend him.
stiff arm. That was a stiff arm from God.
I commend him because personally, if I'm a quarterback and I'm supposed to be like a franchise guy, I'm not doing that. Like I might have to go for like the shoestring tackle, like grab you by the
By
I
the
can't-
foot, yeah.
yeah,
nah,
like,
like,
barely, if anything.
he tried to full on tackle him. That was not a good business decision. That did not
Yeah, it
end
definitely
well.
was not.
Sadly, I mean, well, not sadly.
I'm not sadly.
Happily,
listen, I want to
he's
see the
alright.
Raiders. I want to see the Raiders when they win. I like seeing the Raiders win. It's fun to see.
Luckily, he's all right. No concussion, but damn, I felt bad for him.
Yeah, he almost got to it.
Yeah. So we said that. I think going back to soccer because we said 2-1 against Argentina was going up. Man, were we wrong?
Mhm.
We're very wrong.
Very
okay,
wrong.
okay, hold up. And PKs, technically, we were right because it was
It
4
was
to 2.
4-2.
No,
Yeah.
but think about it, divide each of them by 2.
Oh,
2 to
God.
1.
Don't bring
He's
math
not
into
doing
sports.
math, yo.
Hey, so technically, we weren't wrong if we were talking about PKs, but in the overall game, we were so wrong.
Oh
Very
man,
wrong.
yeah, very wrong. All right, back to score predictions. Monday night game, we've got the Rams Packers.
Oh,
Christian Watson's dropping me 20 points. Jalen Ramsey can't hold them. Jay Ramsey cannot hold them.
who do you get in that game?
I honestly, I think it's gonna be the Rams.
Packers.
Packers.
I'm split. I could see both.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Obviously, if Aaron Rodgers is playing, it's better. But,
All right.
you know.
Well, listen, we will continue talking about the Packers Rams after the break. This is O Sports on O Radio. We'll see you guys in just a minute. Welcome back to O Sports on O Radio. It is AJ, Matt, and Gio back after the break to cover all of the sports of this weekend. I want to bring up a little more of a niche sport, if it could be called a sport. Definitely a competition. The Mr. Olympia,
Lovely.
the bodybuilding
Love it.
competition of the ages. Historic. Chris Bumstead,
Chris Bumstead
for the 4-time
4P, man.
classic physique winner,
Damn.
looked fantastic on stage. Absolutely large.
Definitely bigger than last year.
Definitely
Saw
bigger than last
improvement.
year. Great conditioning. That sport is ridiculous to me. Like,
Is
I
it a
don't-
sport? Is it a sport? I think it's a sport. You think it's a sport? Gio, what's your opinion?
Bodybuilding?
No.
Bodybuilding is not a sport.
How's it not a sport?
I mean, obviously, you train but it's not like traditional. I don't know.
So
It's-
powerlifting.
What about powerlifting? Yeah,
Powerlifting's a sport.
powerlifting.
That's a sport.
That's definitely it's a sport because obviously like
You're competing.
yeah.
But you're competing in
But you're
I
also
know
competing
you're
in
competing in this
bodybuilding.
like it's the way of competition that's like different.
So just for the people that don't know, powerlifting is competing in like weightlifting activities, right? And
squat, bench,
squat,
deadlift.
bench, and deadlift, yeah. And then
bodybuilding.
bodybuilding,
You're just
you-
posing.
you
You're more like
posing.
runway models.
You're essentially
Yeah,
yeah. So you're competing on your body, how you
Yes.
look, your physique, right? So different classes, there are different judges for all of that. Right now, the best classic physique winner is Chris
Chris
Bumstead.
Bumstead, yeah.
4 times.
Sure,
And he
plenty of
said
people know him.
a lot of people thought he was going to retire after this year. He put those rumors to bed very quickly. He said he was coming back.
He's got one more in him. One more solid one because I'm not.
You can
second-
already see him because he tore his hamstring
Yeah.
in training, and there were rumors that he hurt his bicep in training.
I could tell.
So I think he's got one more year.
He was lacking detail in his bicep. I saw it.
Well, that's always been his
His weak point.
weak point. Yeah. But man, the future is bright. Wow.
Second place, Ramon.
Ramon gave Sivam.
A run for his money. Listen,
I don't think it was as close as it looked.
No.
I
When,
think
when you
Sivam-
had a one-on-one comparison, the only thing that Ramon beats him is his back.
His
more
back?
more detailing in the back.
I
Less size, more
he had
detailing.
he had him with biceps, right?
Yeah.
Because Sivam's
Sebum's
weak
weakness
point
is biceps.
biceps. I think Sivam had the better back. Honestly.
I think Sebum had him everywhere else except back. The only reason I can argue that is detailing in Ramon's back is better than Sebum.
True.
But then again, like width and stuff like that.
All right. Well, moving outside of classic physique, you've got the Mr. Olympia, right? Hadi Chupon.
I think it was deserved.
I thought everyone was competing for second place after Rami.
Yeah.
No way.
During preseason, like off season, Rami was looking huge.
Listen, definitely fantastic, but yeah, Rami came in 5th.
Lower than I would have put him. I put him in
lower
the top
than-
3.
Listen, Nick Walker took it top 3.
Yeah.
People's champion looked absolutely massive. The mutant is well deserved. But yeah, that's shining a little bit of light on some lesser known topics. Before the break, we were talking about tonight's Monday night game between the Rams and the Packers. What are our thoughts,
I
boys?
think Aaron Jones is washed, but I also think the Packers have still a decent team to compete against the Rams.
What team does this Ram like? What is the Ram team at this? Like, what do they have? Like, you have one like Baker
Coming off the
Mayfield.
Super Bowl, the Rams are doing absolutely terrible.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield though.
He might do it again.
No,
You don't think so?
no,
Not even a little bit of competition.
no. It's gonna be close.
Score prediction.
28. Actually, I'll go 24 to about 13.
24 to 13.
24
Is it going to be a defensive game like that?
Yeah, I mean, both teams have decent
Better
offense.
defenses than offense.
Yeah.
I mean, both offenses are decent at best. Both defenses are pretty good.
Pretty
you know,
good.
but obviously the Rams' defense is
No,
worse.
you compare 1-to-1, like quarterback, running back to running back.
Rams' defense is worse, if we're being honest. Ramsey's not been playing how he's
Who's got the
been.
better offense?
Packers.
Packers, yeah.
It's
Packers.
easy. I mean,
Packers.
Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers, or Jordan Love, if we're being honest. Both of them are better than Baker Mayfield, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And Aaron Jones might be washed, but he's still
No, Aaron
good.
Jones is decent.
Aaron Jones is still there. He's still there.
Exactly my point now. Name the Rams' offense.
No one.
Baker Mayfield.
Besides, like any
That's it, man.
Baker Mayfield.
Besides Baker. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't got Cooper Cup. Stafford's still hurt. What are you gonna do? What can they do?
I don't know. Sean McVay will think of something.
Yeah.
This isn't. You can't go 6 plays with
It's
Baker.
going to be a defensive game for the Rams. for
Oh, yeah.
sure.
No, absolutely. They're going to be on their heels.
Like Baker with 6 plays was a miracle versus the Raiders. But the Packers is an organization that have consistently been. They might be bad, but they're never.
Bad.
But they're never
Yeah.
like at the bottom.
Bad.
Because
Like-
last year they were good.
Like let's
This
be real.
year,
The
not the
Packers.
same Packers team.
it's not the same, but they're still you gotta give them credit where they deserve. They still can fight.
Oh no, absolutely. We've
Sometimes.
seen some
Sometimes.
fantastic
But the
games
Rams,
against the
they
Giants
can't
earlier
fight.
on in the season. What a great game, right?
Josh came back from like 10 points down, but whatever.
Because like the Giants are him,
Yeah,
but like
really.
Them,
them.
but it's just
Daniel
I don't know. So I'm not gonna say that no more. But
Well, listen. We got to give him credit where credit's due. He
no,
was
I'll give him credit. But
great quarterback at the beginning of the season,
I
we
think
still might need a quarterback in the draft.
I think I'm about ready to elect Brian Dable as president
Yeah.
of the United
He's
States.
just been doing wonders for us.
That bald-headed man. In Dayball we trust.
Yep.
In Dayball we trust. But anyway, the Packers. We go on our Giants side
Side
tangents every
tangents, yep.
once in a while because they're just that good.
This season.
Super Bowl in 2 years.
Hopefully.
So
If we get some receivers.
Yeah.
Odell,
Come back, yo.
Come
Come home,
home.
bro.
so I thought you should just do a breakdown of backyard sports.
I agree. All right.
All right.
So let's see.
Obviously-
you've got the barbecue going, right? Everyone's grilling, the cookout, right? Whatever.
The dads have a cold one.
The
in their
dad's
hand.
got a cold one, and then you look, and they're all playing cornhole.
Oh,
No.
what
They're
a
playing
good sport,
cornhole.
though.
They're
What
playing
a
cornhole.
good
They're not playing-
sport.
They're playing cornhole.
They're playing kill the carrier.
Kill the carrier,
carrier,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like that's the kids.
Yeah, that's
No, you're
definitely
right.
the kids.
The kids playing kill the carrier. The dad's got the cornhole.
Not word.
I'm going to say this.
The moms are
Cornhole might
gossiping.
be one of, if not the best backyard sport.
Fantastic.
I'm
It's
calling
so
it right
fun.
now. It's the best backyard sport.
Absolutely.
It's
Tell me
so
I'm wrong,
fun.
but you have never not had fun, even while losing.
Yo,
you still had
cornhole,
fun.
because
True.
there's always like you're right there. You're,
You're just
always
right
right
there.
there.
Okay. What's like opinion on can jam? If you don't know what that is, it's when you throw the frisbee into
Yeah.
like the little slot, or you have to slow it
It
down.
can be fun.
It can be
with the
fun.
right like atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like can jam at like a cookout.
It's all right.
It's
Can
alright.
jam at a beach. If we're arguing that can jam is a backyard sport and only putting it in the position of a backyard, because can jam at the beach is really fun.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. You know what is I think the best sport at the beach, and it can be played in any backyard? Spike ball.
I love spike ball.
Absolutely fantastic.
It's definitely a great sport.
I think it is slightly better at the beach because you can sell out.
hmm
Like every sport, I think has an added factor at the beach because you can sell out.
Yeah.
Right, like diving for a spike ball
There's
to
no
like
better
hit it
feeling.
back to your partner is fantastic. Right, in the backyard,
Hey,
it's a little different. Right, still fantastic
I
game.
think spike ball actually might be better than cornhole. I don't know.
Hmm.
Because they're different sports. Spike ball is more competitive and like you get sweaty. Cornhole you can chill
Cornhole's
with
you're
the
chilling.
Kool-Aid
You
or whatever.
can
and
you
just
can
toss it
literally
back.
be eating and
Yeah.
drinking and just like toss a beanbag, right? So
They're different sports. I think they're both S tier sports in my
S tier
opinion.
sports, S tier backyard sports.
I mean, bocce ball. You mean
I like it.
It's fun.
it's
played it. It's
not
fun.
that bad.
I actually enjoy it.
Like you mean obviously rolling a ball and trying to hit another ball, obviously might not be the most interesting. But when you're getting close games,
Now,
I think
it's
that's
like
when fights
an
break
old
out.
person sport, but
Hey,
I
old person
think
sport,
it's
but I'm
fun.
down with it.
My favorite. Well, I mean, it just goes back to like the very thing you did when you were a kid and bored. You threw a rock and then you
Yeah.
tried to throw rocks closest to that
Yeah.
rock.
pretty much it. It's
Simple
fun.
as that.
I mean, what else could you really expect?
It's like curling, but
Pickleball.
like it's like curling, but
Is
like
pickleball a backyard sport?
no, you need a court for
I
that.
mean,
Court for
no,
it.
no, no.
You need a
If
court
do
for
it-
that.
Technically, it's not a backyard, but if you had a driveway, you can still do it.
I mean, I guess so.
But like it's called
You get a flat
pickleball.
driveway.
Why is it called pickleball?
That's a good question.
I mean, the ball's usually like yellowish green.
That's not why
No,
it's called
there's no way.
pickleball.
I
That's
mean,
not why it's called
I
it's a
pickleball.
don't-
fun sport, though. I'm gonna tell you what, it's a fun sport.
It's a fun
Oh,
sport.
definitely. If you're in gym class,
A gym
you'll catch
class.
it from me.
What
Yeah,
about
gym
what
class,
about
just outside playing it?
badminton?
top 10.
Top-
top 3. I thought I hated
Fantastic
that.
sport.
I hate.
No.
I
I
hated
don't
it at
remember where
first.
we ranked it in like tier
Badminton,
list, but
badminton is great. Well, as a backyard,
As a backyard
sport, right?
sport,
You
it's
have the
different,
net.
actually. Yeah,
Like
you're
you
right.
literally don't need it. Like
you
I
don't
know-
need
you get
anything.
those like little kits for like $30.
Mhm.
I
Right?
know
You
I
have
hated
badminton.
it. I used to hate
Fantastic
it.
sport.
But now, like, I feel like I only hated it because I was bad. It was.
What,
Just,
I want to shout out to Mr. Batista, the greatest badminton player ever.
I don't
thought
know.
I
It
was
might
good.
be Skim or Schindler. It's
No,
these gym
Whoa.
teachers
it's
are-
Batista.
these gym teachers are nice.
I beat Schindler. I beat Schindler. Batista took me to school.
That
Man, that was ridiculous.
Man, he really just sunned you.
Yeah, no, he really did. It was 11-3. He
Yeah, that's
sheathed
insane.
his racket like a sword after beating me. He played guitar on his racket after he beat Joe. It's not okay. This man needs to be stopped. Absolute monster in badminton.
So I got
Great
the,
sport.
The reason why it's called pickleball is because the wife of the guy who made it actually called it that because of the combination of sports, and she said it reminded me of pickle in the pickleboat crew where oarsmen were chosen from leftovers of other boats. I don't really get that, but
What does that even mean?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. All sports got weird history.
True. Basketball was like a milk crate and a dodgeball or something.
Yeah, it was some milk crate. I don't know. I thought it was like a peach basket or something.
I don't
weird.
know.
Like, it was
Man,
something weird
listen.
like that.
Can we talk about dodgeball for a second?
S tier sport.
S tier sport.
Fitness ball, my bad. Fitness.
S tier
Fitness ball,
sport.
yeah.
S tier sport.
Is it a backyard sport? I've never played
You
it.
can-
I've never played it in the backyard
could
because
play it.
who has dodgeball sitting at home
That's what I'm
though?
saying.
So it doesn't matter. You can still play in the backyard.
I mean, you,
know
can
what?
play everything in the
You
backyard.
know what's better than dodgeball?
What?
Gladiator ball.
Oh,
Yo,
Bring
so
that
good.
back. Bring it back.
No, I really did. Like I loved it, but I need too much. The lotion you need after.
Listen, they need to do it in the winter when everyone's wearing pants and not shorts, so you don't
Mhm.
bust up your knees. But
Bust, bro, I have scrapes on every part of my body somehow.
like, fantastic sport though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Greatest gym game ever played.
Whoa, greatest
Whoa.
gym game ever played.
Greatest gym
Kickball
game
is
ever.
the greatest gym game.
Kickball.
That's
Kickball
recess.
is
That's
top-
recess.
No.
That's more of a
It
recess
doesn't
sport. I was
matter.
gonna see that.
It
Team
doesn't-
handball. You putting it over team handball.
Ooh.
That's a good one. Team hand. Okay.
This
Team
might have to
handball,
be debate next podcast. What's
Yeah,
the best
no,
gym
it
sport?
might have to.
seriously, this is gonna have to be a thing because we're running out of
running out
time
of
here.
time
But
here, yeah.
listen, I want to put gladiator ball over team handball, and I'm
Right.
only gonna put it over
Next
team
podcast,
handball.
we're arguing about this.
We're only gonna put it over team handball because of its creativity. Everyone in middle school listening knows what gladiator ball is, right? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, it's fun. But next podcast, we're debating. We're debating what's the best gym sport. We have to.
Tune in
You
on
got it.
Wednesday to hear this debate.
All right.
All right.
All right, we'll come to the end of our time